Hi everybody, welcome to John Creator channel. So now we are going to model a assembled amplifier. So I will guide you how to do that. If you are new to the channel, kindly subscribe the channel, and you like the video means you click a like button. And if you are new to the channel, you do the please visit my earlier video for the beginners to understand what are the tools which it will work for the same. I given the link in the description. Let's go into the video. Create a plane or X to rotate in X axis. I press period key on the keyboard numeric 1 to zoom it in, and I scale it in X axis. So I make a length this much, and I scale it down to Z axis little bit like this. So now this is the front panel I am going to design for the same. And I press Ctrl A to apply a scale. Why we are doing that means we can go to the item here. You can able to see the scaling is in different value. So which we want everything is to make it equal. So I press Ctrl A and apply a scale to make all the things equal to for applying the scaling. I go to edit mode. I press GZ to make the pivot point in bottom. Okay, that we can do it after modeling everything, so it's not matter. Okay, now I go to edit mode and I create a edge loops here, and I move it towards this place. I just GX, and I move towards this place, and I zoom it in. I create one more 2 edge loops. Now select these edges, 3 edges. I press Ctrl B to bevel to create this shape, to create a 3 buttons in bottom of the display. Okay, before that we have to do one more thing also. Let me finish that then. I create one more edge loop in X axis. I move towards here, and I press Ctrl B to bevel. And I created the faces like this. I select these 2 faces, and I do one thing. I create one more edge here also. Then so I can select these 3 faces. I press I to insert and GY to move towards here inside to make it view like this. And I create one edge loops in this corner, and I create one edge loops in this corner too. And then now I press 1 on the keyboard to the front view. Now I select these edges. I do one thing. I dissolve these edges which is not required for us exactly now. X and dissolve the edges to delete only the edges without deleting the mesh. Okay. Now I create 3 edge loops in between here, and I press Ctrl B to bevel. I create the 3 buttons here and scale it in X axis. No, I just Ctrl undo it. We can create 3 edge loops, scale it in X axis to scale evenly little bit more for the buttons. I press Ctrl B and I make this shape, and I create 2 edge loops here, and I move it towards here. So now here we are going to select these faces Shift D to duplicate, G, Y, I'm going to move a little bit. I'm going to select these faces, backside faces, which is not required for us. I X to delete the faces, X, F to delete. I go to this face selection, I press P to separate this object. Now this what we have duplicated, it came separately. Now go to the, before going further, you can able to see that the scale is same. You can set the origin to geometry to make it center. Whenever you create the object, you can make the object is pivot point is center to, so it will be easy for doing any changes. I go to edit mode, I select everything, I 3 on the keyboard, I press period key to zoom in, E to exit in Y axis, I create one edge loops and I do it here. I go to the wireframe, I select, go to the vertex selection, pressing the one key, scale it in Z axis, select this one, scale it in, oops, sorry, yeah, correct only, I did correct, I just confused, and again scale it in Z axis a little bit, no, little bit, okay, fine. Now we have created the button in this shape, so for this to apply the further, so now I am going to create a one switch and the light for the same section. So now the display is like this. Okay, now I go to the front view, go to the edit mode, I create one edges here, I go to the edge selection, I press Ctrl B to bevel, I press G, X to move towards here. Now I select this one using the face selection, I press I to insert, now X to delete the faces. Instead of that, you can D to duplicate and G, Y to move, P and selection, you can make it separate. I go to the object mode and set origin to the geometry. I will go back to this mode and I select this X to delete these faces. I select these faces and E to extrude in Y axis to create this shape. Now here we have created one shape. Here we are going to give this as a button. So how we are going to do that is, go to edit mode, select all the faces, E to extrude in Y axis. I create the shape like this. I make it more bigger, and I go to the side view using the 3 on the number keypad and R to rotate, and G to Z, GY to move. So let me see how it looks, and GY to move, and GZ to move slightly down. So now GY to move a little bit inside. Now the button has been created, so I go it in I make this one also, make it separate better. I feel like this whole button itself, yeah, because that item is actually it's a separate piece, right? So I go to this object and I select this one. Now I do one thing, instead of that I select these edges using the shift key and I press V to separate it. So now it has been separated, you can able to see. I show it in front view, it has been separated. Now I select these edges in face mode, I select this, I press Ctrl L, so I press P to selection. Now the both object has been separated. Now I select this object, I press G to move, you can able to see it has been separated. Now I select and I select this and I press Ctrl G to join. No, let it be separate, then only we can able to rotate this object easily. So now our basic switch is ready. So instead of this, I make it little bit I make it as turn on, rotate. I rotate like this, GZ, GZ, okay, yeah, now the switch is on. So I have created the switch shape here. So this is enough for making object for which goes inside. Okay, so just to take a one 3D view, so not animation, this is not suitable for animation, it's only for the 3D model. Okay, now our switch has been ready, and then we create one light here. I go to the edit mode, and I press shift S, go to the cursor selected, so 3D cursor has been moved. So new object it will create in the 3D cursor where it's located. Now I press shift A and create a circle, and I change this to view. Okay, and yes to scale down. So instead of doing this one, we can create one more thing which is better. Go to new and create a sphere, and make it is in view this way, and I scale it down. I press period key, and this size is okay for light. No, I make it small. Okay, this size is okay. Now I make it more small. Okay, I hope this shape is enough for creating a light. I make it a little bit small also. Okay, now I press shift C to 3D cursor to some other place which is not required, which is disturbing us. So I go to this, select, and I period key. I press shift H to unhide others. I go to side view, go to edit mode. Now I go to the vertex selection, shift Z in vertex view. I select this GY to move like this, and I create 2 edge loops here, and I select these balance edges X to delete it the vertices. Sorry, X to delete the vertices. So now our object has been created, shade smooth. Now our light has been created. I press Alt H to unhide everything, and I do one thing, I can move it little bit front to move it, GY to move it in front of the thing. Now our light has been came. I make it GY to move a little bit inside too. Okay, I go to edit mode, I select everything, U to unwrap it. Okay, now I save this file. So always save the file whenever you started designing the object. Now our basic thing has been ready. So now we need to create a button for this, so which we are going to make 2 buttons. Not 2 buttons, it's we are going to give some 3 buttons: bass, treble. So bass, treble, and sub volume, and master volume. So which we are going to create like this now, and we are going to give texturing for the panel. Now this front panel is always, it will be different. Okay, I go to the edit mode, and I select these edges, I go to the edge selection, I select this, select this, select this, select this, and I press V to move. Okay, so to Z, G to move. You can able to see it has been moved separately, and I create it as separate selection. Now our object is go to the solid mode, go to the rendering view. Okay, it looks like this, little bit not clear, right? I press Ctrl Z, Z, so Z, 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 Z. Okay. Now I create one edge loops here. I select these edges, select this one, and select this one, select this one, and I go to the face selection better, that is best. I select this, press Shift D to move, and I P and make it the selection separate. I go to the edit mode, I press G, Y to move a little bit further. I go back to the object mode, not object mode, face edit mode, and I go for the face selection. I go to the wireframe, I select all the faces which is required like this. I press X to F and I G, and I press G, Y to move towards inside. I press period key to zoom it. And I do one thing better, I select and I go to the set origin to object, origin to geometry. I press Ctrl A to apply a scale and all transform. I select this, Ctrl A, and apply the rotate and scale. Okay, this also rotation. So all the objects rotation is there. So better we can do it separate is best. Ctrl A, all transform. What? Set origin to 3D geometry. Set origin to 3D geometry. Set origin to 3D geometry. Okay, fine. I press Ctrl A and rotate and scale. Ctrl A, rotate and scale. Ctrl A, rotate and scale. Okay, I have applied perfectly. Now it looks correct. Now we are going to do unwrap, and we are going to I add a button for this now. So how much time it's recorded? Around 18 minutes. Okay, fine. So we can having still time. So I press 1 on the keyboard. I press Shift A and create a circle, and I select it as I press Ctrl Z. I do one thing, I move the screencast to somewhere else because it's not clear in editing. I make it right. Okay. Now I create Shift A and create a circle. I select the view front, S to scale, and GZ, GX, okay, here I create it. Okay, before do that we can do the texturing for the panel, then we can design a buttons as per our designs of the texturing. So now let me do the unwrapping for all the objects. Go to select A. No, I go to the UV editing panels, which will be easily visible for you. Now I go to edit mode, I press U unwrap bit. Instead of that, U unwrap, smart unwrap, and click OK. Now it has been unwrapped. Now go to normal and I select all U2 smart UV unwrap. I select this object, select all U smart UV unwrap, and I select this one, go to edit mode, and yes, U2 instead of smart unwrap, let me see whether it came correctly. I select this, Control L, okay, which has came correctly for us. I do one thing, I press R to select this face selection, I select everything, R to rotate exactly 90 degree, and G to move. I think it's not 90, yeah, correct. I press period key and G to move towards like this, but it has came wrong, right? I press right click and mirror it in Y, not like this, and mirror it in X, not like this too. So I press Ctrl Z. Now it has to it works not that also. We have to change some settings for this snap. Yeah, it's correct only. Fine, it's correct. Okay, now we don't have any tension, so we can do this same thing for everything. Okay, now we have created, and here select this object U2 smart UV unwrap, so it has been unwrapped perfectly, and I go to this object. Here I select these edges and I mark a seam. I have selected all the edges. I press F5 to mark seam. You can able to see right click, mark scheme, and clear scheme. Now we have to give thickness for this panel because it won't come like a sheet, right? So I go to the layout and go to the modifier tool, add a solidify modifier, even thickness. Okay, here instead of doing these two, I go to edit mode. We have to create one more edge loops for this. It's edge selection for this. E to extrude in Y axis. So now I created an edge here, so which is required for this. I press F5 to create edge seam for this, and I go here and I select these two edges and I press F5 to mark seam. Now we can create give a thickness for this panel. I turn on this. Okay, this thickness is very high. I make it 0.5. This is okay for us. And now I go to edit mode. I apply this modifier in object mode. I go to edit mode. Now you can able to see everything has been unwrapping perfectly. You can able to see. Okay, these line will come separate and these line will come separate. Okay, fine. Now we can go to the UV editing and I turn on this scenarizen tool. I select everything U to unwrap because we have marked the seam, but somewhere it's missed, having some issues. Okay, I found what is the issue. I press period key to zoom it in like this. You have to cut this one using these edges, and so it's very difficult to zoom in. I press period key, I select this one, I press F5 and I come back. I select this corner, any one thing, I press period key to zoom in. I select this, I press F5. Now our edges has been created like this, in this way. I elect all, I press U to unwrap it. That's been unwrapped perfectly. Then where the problem is, here in this selection, I select these edges and I press F5. I select these edges, I press F5. I select everything, U to unwrap it. Still we are facing some issues, we have to find it. So here also I create one F5 to mark seam, and I select and zoom it in. I select this F5 to mark seam. Shift Z. This also I make it separate, F5, and I select this corner 2 and I mark it F5. I select everything, U to unwrap it. Oops, still we are facing some issues here. I unwrapped everything perfectly. Why? I found why, because here we have not unwrapped this back side. Now I select these edges, select this one, F5, and I mark these edges as same. I select all, U2, unwrap it. Still we are facing some issues. Shift Z to go to the wireframe mode, and you can zoom it and Z. So I am unwrapped perfectly now. Then why these issues are happening? Somewhere some edges we are facing issues. I zoom it and Z. Shift Z. Here only having some issues, I think so. It's look like it's created the two object thickness. Yeah, it was giving thickness now, right? Go to the edge selection and G to move. Yeah, I understood what's happening here. Okay, I hide this one. I go to edit mode. Now we can view something better here. Yeah, we found where, because we have not created the cuts here, right? I go to the edge selection. Sorry, I select these edges. Select these edges. I press F5. Now I select everything. U to unwrap it. Yeah, now everything has came perfectly. Here also we are having some issues, which is that I found it. Here is the edges. So I hide this one. I go to this here and I select these edges and F